Rochelle here, and today I'm here to share with you all some more crochet stuff. And also I have a small haul that I want to show you all that comes from a new local yarn store here near my area. Okay, so let's get started. Well, I know you all are wondering, what is she wearing? This is my finished sweater. As you all know, and as you all follow me on Instagram, I am making the Bob Wilson 123 crochet along her sweater, and I have finally finished it. I know I am so behind. Like, this crochet along was like a month ago, but I finally finished it. So yeah. And I got a lot of great suggestions in my last video when I tried it on, you know, to keep it short sleeve and wear it as a summer top. And I really was tempted to keep it as a summer top without sleeves. But this is a sweater crochet along, and I really just wanted to finish it just to say that I made the sweater, that I finished. However, I am going to make this again in the exact same color, and I'm going to keep it as a summer top. And I got this great suggestion from one of my subscribers, Pink Metal Stitches. She was saying, how about you keep it as a summer top, put like a pink tank top underneath it and wear it like off the shoulders. I thought that would be super awesome. So yeah, I'm definitely going to make this again, but as a summer top. Also, it's been really cold here. Like, the weather has just been crazy, ridiculous, up and down. So I'm actually really glad that I put the sleeves on it. The color that I use for this sweater is Purple by Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Really nice. And so I'm going to tell you all a little bit about the sweater, and then I will show you all what it looks like. But like I said, if you've been following me on Instagram, I've just been kind of taking pictures of the sweater as I went along with it. And so it was really easy to follow. The thing about this sweater, I will say, is that you have to use your imagination, because it's called, Claire provides a recipe. You know, she's not giving you every single detail of what to do on the instructions. You know, it's really important that you follow her on the YouTube video, but everybody's body is different. So there may be times where you need to add a decrease or an increase, you know, just depending on your body shape. And once again, I made the sweater a little too big, and so because I had tried to do the cardigan that she had done earlier, but it was just turning out too big. But now I know what to do. So so yeah, it's just, I'm so excited. I finished it. So yeah, so I had to do like some decreases. Well, I'm going to do some decreases on the next one, but for this one, when it came to doing the sleeves, that was like the hardest part, because you literally have to decrease it to fit your arms. And also, when I make this again, I'm going to decrease more in the body, because it fits really well up top, but as I get down to like my torso area, I need to bring it in a little bit. And also, I have to take into consideration that crochet stretches. So, you know, you might wear it, you might make it one size, but after you've worn it a couple of times, you know, it tends to stretch a little bit. But I was kind of worried about, you know, wearing it, because it's kind of, you know, it's a little big on me. But everybody keeps saying, oh, that's the look. You know, oversized sweaters are popular. That's just the look. So that's what I've been doing. Just wearing it as is. I really love it. It's super comfortable. And this is probably like the third time that I've worn it. So really like it. Okay, so just a few notes about it. I used 4 skeins of yarn. These are 7-ounce skeins, and I used 4. Let's see what else. I used an H hook, and I had about 2 ounces left on the 4th skein. So I could have probably gotten by with just 3 skeins. When it came to the sleeves, I decreased. I did like 6 decreases every 4 rows. And also at the neck, the sleeves, and the bottom band, I did 5 rounds of single crochet. And like I mentioned before, the next time I do it, I will add more decreases in the arms and the body. And the next time, I'm going to make it a summer top and just leave off the sleeves. So, let me show you what it looks like. As you can see, the single crochet around the sleeves. Get that to focus. And then the single crochet around the neck, like so. And then let me stick it back a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to, well, let me see if I can't bring it in some. Yeah. Let me stand up. So I have the bottom band here, which has the 5 rows of single crochet. And it's long enough that it's a good length for me. I like it long like that. And so I'm really excited about it. I really like it. Like I said, I've worn it 3 or 4 times and it's great. It fits really well. And it does kind of have like that, you know, oversized sweater thing going on. I really like it. Okay, so that is my sweater. And I'm so happy that I finally finished it. It took me 3 weeks to make it. And I was so focused on making the sweater that I neglected a lot of other crochet. So yeah, I was really, really focused on making this sweater. Alright, so that's that. I have been making a few other things. I've been trying to find some nice summer, spring type of crochet to work on. Because you know, when it gets hot, you don't always want to work on sweaters or scarves and hats and things like that. So I've been really working on trying to figure out some things to make for summer. So I have designed some headbands. This is the first one. And this is made in Red Heart with Love Spring Green. Let me see. Let me grab a mannequin just to show you what it looks like better. Okay, so this is Spring Green. Zoom this out. There we go. Spring Green. It's Red Heart Super Saver. And the next one is Pumpkin. And all of these are made with Red Heart Super Saver. And like I said, I designed all of these myself. I basically just saw, you know, pictures online of headbands like this. And I just kind of studied the picture and I said, I could figure out how to make that. It's really simple. I just use double crochets. Really simple. And the next one is in Burgundy. And this really gave me a chance to use up some of my scraps. Because I had used this color to make a slouchy hat, a slouchy beanie. And I had quite a lot of it left. It's a really pretty color. Now this one I think is really, really pretty. This is made in the color Petal Pink. And I have one more to show you. This was actually the first one that I made. Now this one, I'm not sure what brand it's made from. This was some yarn that was gifted to me, and I have no idea what the brand is, but I feel like it may be Red Heart because it feels like Red Heart Super Saver, but it's kind of an ivory off-white kind of color, but it's really nice. And I made this one first. You know, it was made out of scrap yarn, and I was like, well, you know, if it doesn't go well, at least it was scrap yarn. So those are really nice. Maybe I'll make some more. I'm thinking about making some for myself. Yeah, I think I will definitely enjoy that. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh yes, and I used an H hook to make all of those. I feel like I have to keep getting up. I have to get up one more time. As you all know, I am working on a granny square bedspread, and I just wanted to do a little update. I've been really busy, and I have made some more squares. I think I had like 2 squares in the last video, but these are what the squares look like. And they're made with Red Heart Classic Olympic Blue and, oh, what's this one? I can't think of what that color is. I think it's, oh, I know what it is. This color here is Red Heart Classic True Blue, and this color here is Olympic Blue. And then this is the contrasting square. This color here is Red Heart Classic Pale Blue, and then it's bordered with the Olympic Blue. But I have quite a lot of these now. So I am up to 6 squares. And I haven't done, because I'm also doing the ugly blanket square thing with Ming Ma 1. And I haven't finished my scraps, well, my ugly granny square for the month of April, because I just haven't had that many scraps. You know, I've been crocheting so much that I've been using up a lot of my scraps, and I really haven't had anything to set aside or that's really been left over that I could put into the ugly granny square. But I've been getting my granny square fix from making these, and so as you all know, I am working on a queen size bedspread, and I'm just going to make a lot of these. I think I'm making 35, and I'm going to stitch them together and make a queen size bedspread. And I talked about this a little bit more in my last video, so you can check that out if you want to know more about what I'm doing. So I'm really enjoying working on those, and I think the part that I'm regretting the most is joining the squares together. That is quite a challenge, especially when it's going to be at such a large blanket. I think it's going to be like 80 inches by 60 or something like that. I think queen size bedspreads are, and I have a queen size bed myself, so I'll be able to use that as a guide to see how big I need to make this. But I definitely have a lot of yarn. So as you all saw in, I think, Yarn Talk number 3 video, I have a lot of this yarn, so I'm not worried about running out of yarn, but I don't want to have to put the squares together. And the yarn tails haven't been so bad because I'm only using 2 colors, so you know, I only have about 2 to 4 yarn tails per square, so that's not really too bad. And plus, with it being a granny square, sometimes I'm able to weave the yarn tails in as I go, so it hasn't been too bad. But I am not looking forward to having to put all of those squares together, not at all. Okay, so is that all the stuff? Did that look, I make myself notes, so that's why I'm looking over here, because I want to make sure that I get everything. So The last thing that I want to show you all is my little haul that I did. There is a new local yarn store here, and it is called Yarn Parla. And I will leave a Facebook link of this new store in the description box below. I don't think she has like an online store or anything like that, at least not yet. She just has a brick and mortar store. But you know, if you're ever in the area and you want to check her out, you can look at her Facebook page, or just, you know, if you just kind of want to see what's going on, you can. I believe, what is her name? I don't want to get her name wrong. I'm going to put it somewhere in the video, what the store owner's name is, just so I make sure that I get it right and that I spell it right. But she is a pleasant woman, just very talented, and my husband and I went, and she made us feel very welcome, and she's so excited. When we got in there, she says, "You want the grand tour?" And so she showed us everything that she was selling, and I mean, she just had everything. And what I like about her store is that she caters to crocheters and knitters. She sells crochet hooks and knitting needles and little stitch markers, and she's really helpful. She loves to teach. She loves teaching crochet and knitting, and she has like sock night where she just you know, her and a bunch of other yarn folks, they just sit around and they make socks. And then she has one night kind of like a I think it's on Thursday nights. It may be just a time where people can just sit around and talk about yarn. And her store is very inviting. Like, she has coffee set up, and so she has like chairs set up so you can just work on your projects. And the great thing is my husband was able to drink coffee while I did yarn shopping. Like, that was awesome. I had him holding my purse. He was sipping on coffee, watching TV in the yarn store while I was just free to roam around and buy yarn. It was fantastic. She has a wide range of yarn, you know, everything from the $5 skeins of yarn to the, you know, super expensive wool stuff. Just fantastic store, just incredible store. And so I will leave her information in the description box below, and her store is brand spanking new. So you know, hopefully through time she'll have more pictures and more content on her Facebook page. So yeah, so let me show you all the things that I bought. First of all, I love the packaging. Like, is that, I mean, she just, it's just a super cute store. So I bought my yarn. It came in this nice little bag here. And oh, I have her card. Her name is Diana Lane. Yes, Diana Lane. That's her card. I don't know how well you can see that. That's her card. And she also, that's my receipt. She also has this little newsletter, a little monthly newsletter that you can pick up. That's really cool. And she just talks about the new things that'll be coming soon. She talks about getting, let's see, oh, she talks about her events. She has Wednesday night sock night and Thursday night the Come Stitch With Me night. She just talks about all these new little things that she has going on. So that's really cool. Okay, on to the yarn. Alright. I got 2 skeins of Cascade Anthem yarn. I've always wanted to try Cascade yarn. I've never tried it before. And isn't this color gorgeous? Doesn't it remind you of like sherbet ice cream? Yum. Sherbet ice cream. And it doesn't have a color name on here. It just says color number 23. But it's 100% acrylic, super soft, 100 grams, 186 yards, machine washable, tumble dry. So that's nice. Easy to use, easy to wash, easy to maintain. But I got 2 of these. I think I want to make some sort of a scarf. I'm not quite sure, but it's most likely going to be an infinity scarf because I can't get enough of infinity scarves. But that is just beautiful. I like being able to buy yarn that I can't find in like your big box stores, your big box craft stores. And this, you couldn't find this in some of those stores. Like, I've never seen this in Hobby Lobby or Joann's, and I love Joann's. I like Hobby Lobby too, but anyway, I've never been able to find this, so I really do like it. And it is Cascade Yarns Anthem. So I got those two. And the last thing that I got, because I didn't want to go too overboard, but I definitely will be going back to the store. Ooh, look at that. Kaleidoscope worsted yarn. It's Euro Baby Kaleidoscope worsted. The color is 105. It's 100% acrylic. 7 ounces. 442 yards. This is a lot of yarn. And I think I may want to do a scarf or a cowl with this. But it's beautiful. It just reminds me of like a peacock for some reason. But I really like it. Yep, it's a number 4. What was this? Yeah, this is a number 4 yarn. And it is extremely soft and squishy. Very squishy. So, that's my haul. Like I said, it's a small haul. But I'm not one that buys a lot of yarn at one time. I am one of those people that like to buy yarn and then use it. And I usually don't buy more yarn unless I've used what I just bought. Like, I want to use this. I want to start some projects with this before I go back and buy some more yarn. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to make some scarves with this. Alright, so that is everything that I have to share with you all. Thanks for watching, and as usual, my Facebook, Twitter, Etsy, Instagram, Pinterest, Ravelry. I think that's all. Yeah, all of those links will be in the description box below. So, I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye!